They don't know the hell. They only know what I tell them. They don't know about the brand new car you bought. They don't know about the brand new house. They don't know about the brand new chick that.
Yo, what's up guys? So I'm back at it again. No, this isn't actually a rant video. So today I'm not doing a rant video. I'm going back to what I normally do, what I enjoy doing more, which is my Dragon Ball Super talk. So as we all know, if you're like a really hyped Dragon Ball Super fan, we've got a pretty cool thing that actually just came up recently. So as we all know, BROLY was a fan favorite for many. There's many who call, like, you know, who don't like BROLY, and you know what, everyone has their own likes and dislikes. Now the cool thing that's happened, and I'm pretty hyped for it, BROLY was my favorite movie villain, as I've said in, I think it was one of my past videos, or I said it on the actual group. And yeah, so BROLY has finally made, well, it's not BROLY, it's a female version of BROLY, who I believe is from Universe 6, so Kaba's universe, and I believe either he could be like Kaba's wife, Kaba's friend or sister or something like that. I have no idea, but this is such a big thing in the sense that it is giving the fans what they want. So many fans asked for that that BROLY to come back because he's a fan favorite. Who doesn't like? I love BROLY. Like, I know everyone's like, oh, everyone just overuses BROLY's power now, saying he's unbeatable. Yeah, that is a problem. That is stupidity to me. I really hate that, and it takes away from BROLY's character. BROLY, though, when he first came out, was that driving force. That he was just amazing. Like, he was what a Saiyan was meant to be: brutal and powerful, has no ties to anything, and that, in the end, is actually what made BROLY probably my favorite movie villain. He fulfilled that Saiyan legacy that Vegeta kept on bragging about, and yeah, to see that come back now, that is something that I've wanted to see for a while. Not in particular the return of BROLY. That would have been cool, you know, BROLY coming back made canon. But I always knew that wasn't gonna happen. Like, there was leaks that BROLY was coming back, and they weren't fully wrong. Like, if you think about it, a legendary Super Saiyan has come back, and that was the original leak, that there was going to be a legendary Super Saiyan in this series, like making the legendary Super Saiyan form canon. And they have actually given that fan service directly to us in the form of the female legendary Super Saiyan. And another amazing fan service that is rewarded to us for our many years of love to Toriyama and the Dragon Ball Z franchise is none other than the female Super Saiyan. Now, I was a bit weirded out at first, to be truthful, because as we all saw, that female Super Saiyan went from this skinny, really weak looking girl. No one could even really tell she was a female, except for like the sort of BROLY sort of look she had, like with the stuff she was wearing, and she turns into like this beast, this absolute beast of destruction. Now that was the fan service, which I found really weird, really funny. First time I saw it, I thought it was a load of crap. Like, I'm like, no, they're not gonna do that. That's just weird. But then as soon as I found out it was real, I found out by going to, like, I went and had a look at all the spoilers and all the leaks, and I was pretty happy with it. So I'm happy with this. If you guys actually don't like this idea of like this BROLYna, as many are calling her, sort of coming into this story, yeah, leave a comment, or if I post this on the page, yeah, leave a comment on the page or message me or whatever. I'll actually be happy to talk to you about it, because I love hearing like the group's opinions and like, what do you guys think? Because there's so many opinions about this that can actually be taken. Like, I quite honestly am really excited. BROLY's been one of my favorites. I was the original BROLY admin, guys. If you guys have been here since pretty much day one of the group, you will remember me being the BROLY admin. The reason I liked him was just because of what he stood for. Not like, his character was a bit underrated because well, overrated and underrated at the same time, due to him having just that one thought of Goku hatred, which I don't know, was a bit drab, a bit boring in my opinion. Now, as many of you ended up like, I've probably ended up already seeing that Brolina is going. Okay, I'm gonna call her Brolina, guys. So she's gonna be competing in this tournament. No, she is not a god, guys. She is not one of the gods of destruction. She does not have the outfit and all of that. Could she possibly be as powerful as one? I doubt it. Like, I don't see her having that. Doesn't mean she doesn't. I can't tell what power she has. I've just seen that little snippet. Now, another thing that we're all being moved up to is the Omni Tournament. So, I'm going to just say, I've got a couple of points here that I'm not liking at the moment. So, I talked to the head admin, who is above me, so Kevin Stotler, or as most of you guys know him as Goku, the admin Goku. He's pretty. Me and him have some pretty good discussions, and we were talking about the Daishinkan and the two Omni Kings. Now, he brought up a good point that we said there's like a copy of each person in like different timelines. Now, but it was never said about the Daishinkan, and since the Omni King was there, but the Daishinkan didn't come as well. So what if the Daishinkan, as he sort of speculated, was that he is the actual Omni King and he rules over all the multiverse, so like past, present, and the different, the different verses of now. Now, I had one problem with that. Now, as we all know, we have Zalama, the I'm probably saying I've said his name wrong every time. I either go Zamala or Zalama. Anyway, Zarama, that's right, Zarama, sorry. I just had to remember the Japanese pronunciation. Yeah, so he's the one that created the Super Dragon Balls, the Super Dragon. Now, I had a little bit of a theory. So, as Kevin brought up, we were talking about it, and he said he believes the Daishinkan is the Omni King because they're following the book of like they're following like religious stories and such like that. So the Omni King is the angel's father, so that's God. Now, I had one problem with that because there is another father of the angels that is said in the book. Many forget, but it is the Morning Star, aka Satan, the devil who fell, and that fits with the song really well because the song is the devil among the angels and such as that. That like the devil standing next to the angel. So think about this: these Omni Kings, or we'll call them Zeno for now, just Zeno. Now, they may be getting trained up to be the Omni King, or they're the ones that have been put there by Zarama. Now, I believe Zarama could also be the true god or something, because think about it, he has the power to grant any wish with his Super Dragon Balls, and he is not being seen. He's not dead because otherwise the Dragon Balls would not be there. Now, seeing as that is the case, what I brought up this theory, and it's a really weird theory. It probably won't happen, guys, so you can scrap it if you want. I don't really care. But this is the theory I had with Kevin. We had a pretty good discussion about it. So Zarama is in hiding, and they have actually. So and then we've got Zarama is who I'm saying is God, and the Daishinkan is the devil who is trying to draw God out to destroy him. Now, think about it. If he did that and the Super Dragon Balls were gone, what would be there to stop the Daishinkan? The Omni King? No. Daishinkan is one of the 5 most powerful fighters. In the manga, he is said to be the most powerful. Now, the manga is actually technically not canon, guys. I'm not saying that not canon's, bad or anything. No. I actually like that. But in this sense, we're talking about the canon universe sort of form with the anime. And as Toriyama said, he's one of the top 5. So I want to see who the other 4 are who match the Daishinkan or are on a similar level. I believe that Zeno is one, Zarama is another, but there was another one that another really cool thing that someone brought up would be that he is actually an archangel, and that and since he is the one who created the other angels, this is what I said as well. This is another theory. There's 4 more archangels, so one like that resembles Michael, and such as that. So if we think about that, imagine the level of strength that he actually has. So he's one of the archangels, and there's 4 others, and these 4 others try to stop him but can't, and Zarama has to come back, or Goku is sort of like that chosen child to defeat and push him back. And now this I don't see as happening. as much. Like, it's a really out there theory, and it's looking into the Bible way too much. I'm not a Bible person myself, actually. I just know this sort of stuff. I went to a Christian school. I was raised going to church and all of that, so I have a bit of a knowledge, and I remember a lot of it. So this is only me coming from my knowledge of the Bible and like its stories. Now, I don't see this happening for a couple of reasons, because it's just a bit too far into the story and it's no longer Dragon Ball Z then. Now, what I am hoping to see most from like this arc is those like little stories to be cleared up, and I'm hoping to see some stories about the legendary Super Saiyan BROLY, as I'm calling her, and so as many others, Planet Sadal and all of that. I want to see all of this happen, because this is one of the most exciting arcs for me, because I'm really hyped for it. I've loved Dragon Ball Super so far. So many people have such a bad opinion of it, and I don't understand why. And everyone has their own opinion. I know that. I'm not saying, guys, you should change your opinion if you hate it. It's up to you. I'm just saying I've really liked it, and it's probably one of my favorite animes, because it comes from my childhood, like what I used to love as a child. Now, in saying that, if we go from that point that Daishinkan is really Zeno, like the Omni King, and Zeno is like the one being trained up, what if the devil next to the angel, one of the Omni Kings snaps and there's like a fight? So the one that loves Goku is like best friends, is the one who fights for Goku, and he gets destroyed or something, and Goku loses it, gets angry at the other Omni King, reaches a new level. That's crazy. Okay, guys, Omni King, he like flicked his fingers and a universe is gone. Zeno just did that. So I don't see that happening so much. It could happen. I'm not saying it can't, but it could. Now, there was the other thing that I forgot to bring up through this whole speech, was the other gods of destruction that were shown. There was the clown, there was the elephant. There was some really weird and unusual designs, and a lot of them relate back to Egypt history and like Egyptian things. There was the one who looked like Cleopatra. There was the fox demon, so it could relate to the Japanese Kyubi no Yoko. So that is actually a true story. I know it's in Naruto, but there's actually the legend of that too, because he's one of the 9 strongest Yokos, which is demons and stuff like that. All of that. Yep. Sorry guys, just had to go a bit there just to explain it. So it is amazing what they're doing with the series so far. Now, just to end this off on a bit of a weird sort of note, so guys, I've made another YouTube channel. This is for gym training. So like I'm going into bodybuilding a bit at the moment, so I thought I would put out some exercises. If you guys want to watch it, want to get motivated, want to learn, like, come on, I'm still learning, guys. I'm not the most knowledgeable person out there. So yeah, if you want to come, I'm going to leave the link in the description. Videos will be coming up really soon on it. I haven't posted any yet. I've just been planning it for the last couple of days. I've just been sorting out my training sessions and stuff like that. So I've been up and down and around, and I've been applying for jobs. It's a bit hard at the moment because I'm looking everywhere. Now, back to Dragon Ball Super again. Sorry guys, I just had to put that out there. So as we know, we've got this whole series that's setting up to be something that's a bit weird and people aren't used to at the moment. It's because, look at it, Zeno was originally meant to be the god, the I don't know, the Omni King as we called him, but now there's like the doubts that Daishinkan is actually that, and I'm not sure, and I'm gonna have to agree with I'm gonna say that the Daishinkan could resemble the devil as well, because of his dark aura that he has behind him, and that he just seems evil in that same sense. Now, he could resemble evil, and he could be actually very good. I'm not sure. Now, the reason why I believe the angel and the devil is a really good idea is because the new Omni King could be very well easily manipulated by the Daishinkan, because what happens if the Daishinkan was able to travel through and manipulate the Omni Kings? Now think about that. So the Daishinkan has the same powers as Whis, can travel through time, has manipulated them. Now that is what I believe is happening. I believe the Daishinkan is actually not a goody two-shoes as everyone calls him. I believe he is just an evil the next villain in the end, and that would be an amazing setup, the strongest being as a villain. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy. Leave your thoughts, likes, comments below, and peace guys.